Mom, Dad, thanks so much for bringing us to ACS.
You're quite welcome, son.
It's our pleasure.
They didn't do it for you, you know.
Did too.
Not.
They did it for me.
And why's that?
Because my tuition's only half of yours.
No way.
Way! You see, at Athens Christian, they have a great family discount.
After your first 2 kids, tuition is half for your third, and your 4th child is...
Whee!
Not to mention the top-notch education you'll receive.
And they've got awesome sports.
And their drama and music programs are great, too. And I'm free!
Hey, the baby said his first word.
Give us a call at Athens Christian and talk to us about our multiple child discount. Who knows? One of your children could come to ACS.
Whee!
We'd like to introduce our new head football coach, Mr. Bill Forman. Coach Forman comes to us from South Forsyth High School in Cumming, Georgia, where he served as the associate head football coach as well as the head strength and conditioning coach. His experiences have taken him from Texas to Florida and to Georgia, and now to us at Athens Christian. We sat down with Coach Forman to talk about his past ventures and his vision of the future of the ACS football program.
I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Go Longhorns. Come from a long line of proud Texas folks, but I'm happy to be here. It's a great place. I've been married for 12 years to my wife, or almost 12 years to my wife Amy, and have 2 little boys. One's 7, one is 2. Well, before coming here, I was at South Forsyth High School, where I was the associate head football coach, defensive coordinator, and head strength coach. I spent 5 years there before coming to South Forsyth. I was in Florida. I was a head football coach at Fernandina Beach High School on Amelia Island. Spent most of my career between Florida and Texas. So I've been around some really good football, I guess you'd say, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited about being here. Well, I'll tell you, it's a special place. The kids here are great. They're bright. They work hard. They're yes sir, no sir kind of kids, and it's really kind of a coach's dream. They go to work and they understand that it takes a little bit of commitment to play this game, and I'm really proud of being their coach and proud of their efforts. Attitude determines your altitude, and football is all about attitude. And for me, football is just a vehicle to teach young men life lessons. And where else can you teach life lessons without it being life-threatening? And there's opportunities to teach young men how to be men of character, men of integrity every day in everything we do. And we try to make sure that we identify those teaching moments to our young men at every opportunity we get. And it's about them growing up being great husbands and great fathers in the end. Well, I'm here today because of my high school football coach. I came from a great family, came from a military family. Great, my parents were hardworking, love them, they're good people, but we didn't know the Lord. We didn't go to church, and the Christ in my life was my head football coach in high school, and he discipled me and brought me to the Lord, and he's a great man. We were highly successful on the football field, but his demeanor, his character, I knew that there was something different about him, and I found that difference when I finally gave into an invitation from a friend to go to church, and I saw him up front on the front pew with his family praising God. And I grew curious about it and joined the FCA with him, and my junior year accepted the Lord in my life and accepted the calling of coaching, because this is a ministry, and because of him. And I still keep up with him. He's still a close friend of mine, and he's very much my spiritual father. So I appreciate all he's done for me, and I feel like I'm called here as a football coach to minister and to be the Christ in every young person's life I can be through the game of football and through the weight room. The best thing for me is to have a young man who's grown up and he's taken those life values that we've taught through the game and the lessons that we've learned and applied them to his life and become successful by having a successful family. And to see the best thing to me is to see a young man come back with his boys or his family and say, "Thank you, Coach." That's worth any victory or any trophy you could earn, is to see that the skills you've taught a young man be applied to his life, and then I know we're successful. And my favorite saying is, I don't want to be successful, I want to be significant. Success is temporary. It's selfish. And being significant as you're pouring into others and you're helping them reach their goals, and that's a lifetime, and that's where your crown comes from. Well, you ought to see discipline, hard work. You ought to see a great attitude and a lot of enthusiasm. And I think those are all the key ingredients to success in the long run. But not only that, like I said, significance. I want our boys to be significant in the life of Athens Christian every day.
Coach Forman, as all of us here at ACS, want to equip all of our students with the tools necessary not only to survive outside the four walls of the school, but to thrive as well. We believe that patient and consistent love and discipleship invested into our young men and women will reap a harvest of a generation that knows respect, honor, courage, and compassion.